how it is. Y'all here with J.R. Wiz, the wisdom. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all gon' get how it is. Y'all here with J.R. Wiz, the wisdom. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. You gon' get how it is. You here with J.R. Wiz. You here with J.R. Wiz, a wisdom. What kind of catch you know can pull up at a landfill? Instead of swallowing pride, my man, he swallow red pill. He changed his faith to something great, okay, now that's real. Wonder how he did it, oh, he did it all out just will. Power to stand up on his square. Focus on your purpose, show the rest will all be there. You might get robbed, but don't get sucked into despair. And that's the type of teaching Senor Edie bring to spare. Y'all know what time it is, y'all gon' get how it is. Y'all here with J.R. Wiz, the wisdom. Y'all know what time it is, y'all gon' get how it is. Y'all here with J.R. Wiz, the wisdom. Y'all know what time it is, y'all know what time it is. You gon' get how it is. You here with J.R. Wiz, you here with J.R. Wiz, a wisdom.
So, first of all, before I even get to that, I'm gonna have to put this up right quick, and I gotta say to you right quick, Murph, my bad,
yes, sir.
Because I told you I wasn't gonna crack this bottle open of fresh Tito's until you came out here in January.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because my man, Mr. Wisdom, pulled up on off the dome today. I had to go and crack it and get a nice cheers to Mr. J.R. Wisdom for a second. For real, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the time for real today.
Shout out. Salute.
And I'm not mad at you for popping it, because one thing, I haven't really been following too many cats out here and everything, but I have heard Witty say your name numerous times in our conversations of when we be talking about stuff and everything. Right. With my man, what's his name, Witty?
O'Shea.
And the other, what is it, O'Shea Jackson?
O'Shea Duke Jackson.
O'Shea Jackson and the other cat that you said, Sammy. What's his name?
Kevin Samuel.
Kevin Samuel.
This is what's funny that you mentioned that, because I was going to get into this later. But, you know what I'm saying, my man JR is legit, you know what I'm saying, in the sphere. And he actually, you know how we go do the analogies in football, you know, what coaches came off the Belichick, you know what I'm saying, carousel. My man JR here is literally off the O'Shea coaching carousel. And really, to be honest, what a lot of people don't know, some people that's hardcore in the sphere know that actually Kevin himself sort of came off the O'Shea carousel. I mean, O'Shea really is the man. He's very influential, and he's good at what he does, and he grinds and he gives back and he helps other people. But that's all good with him. But right now, let me tell you and a handful of subscribers we got off the dome right now who JR Wisdom is. This man, YouTuber, great content, right? Vet, father, author, and book with two right quick. My man book right here.
Okay.
My man's got a story to tell, and I ain't gonna tell it on off the dome because the game is to be sold and not told. You're gonna have to pick it up. You can tell you where it is. Amazon.
You know I like to be told anywhere.
On IG, yeah, man. Matter of fact, you know, I did the little video and a song for it, and I had more folks interested in the damn book, you know, than the song. And the reason I bring it up is because, for real, right quick, my man Murph liked to dabble in the writing. So really, you know, on a serious thing, you know, man to man or whatever, what kind of advice do you give to someone that has ideas about stories and stuff to put down, you know, pen to pad, but, you know, really don't know about how to go about beginning, you know, getting publishing and things of that nature? Because I believe your book literally starts with, I didn't even know where to begin or something like that when you got on this particular point. So just if you had some advice, like for my boy or anybody else that happened to see this, and, you know, that thinks about, you know, trying to dabble in writing, how do you go about beginning, you know what I'm saying, to start and get published, something like that? I know you can't explain it all in 2 seconds, but, you know, just what you have.
No, yeah, it's actually really simple, man. You know, obviously mine is published through Amazon, and, you know, Amazon, they have, it used to be Create Space, Amazon Create Space, and it used to be Amazon KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing. now it's all one umbrella. So when you actually upload your file, and I'm getting ahead of myself, but when you actually upload your file, it's done through one place. So the advice I would give to somebody, because like I said, I wouldn't say I was a writer, but like I told you, I kind of like used to write rhymes like way back when, and into poetry and stuff like that. But what kind of influenced me was and I'll say my second baby mama. I know I don't catch hell for that, but it is what it is. My second baby mama was like, yo, because she was like there when I was going through all that shit in that day. So she was like, are we live? I'm real quick.
Yeah, we live.
I mean, live on YouTube?
No, we're not live.
Yeah. Because I was looking for the link just now to share it. But anyway, my bad. But yeah, so she was like, yo, your life is like a movie. You need to write this stuff down and like publish it. So I start, like everybody else does, I start going on YouTube. And I was like, okay, how do I do this? I was seeing people like making money off of that was another hustle. Yeah. Like just printing up, just doing quick ebooks, and then making money off it like that. So I was like, shit, well, let me do this real quick. I started typing it up, from the perspective, like, from a certain point. And I did all my research on YouTube, how to edit, how to do page breaks and all this shit on there. So I got, while going on YouTube, I got introduced to Fiverr, which y'all probably heard of Fiverr.
I do.
Fiverr. Yep. If you lazy, like kind of like I am, but I proofread my stuff, and I had my baby mom proofread it also, because she was an English major.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she did all that. But if you go on Fiverr, you can have somebody proofread it, you can have them edit it, you can have them compound it in the format that you want it done. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Information right there, for real.
Yeah. So they'll do all that on Fiverr. They'll even create the book cover for you if you want to. But Amazon has that as well. So if you know if you're good with Photoshop and all that, you can do it and just upload it on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Or you can get somebody on Fiverr to professionally do your book cover for you. But anyway, man, you just got to start writing. Even if it doesn't have to be in any particular order. Some people say, man, and I took advice on this. One guy was like, yo, just start typing, man. Or if you don't like to type, we got it so good now. Just imagine back in the 90s, 80s, where people had a typewriter and they didn't have a word processor as we knew it back in the 90s, a word processor. You had to write this by hand and type it or whatever. We actually got speech to text. So you can actually go on your computer, if you're that lazy, you can do speech to text and just start getting all your thoughts out there and have it, typed up as you're talking, and you can go back and edit it later or have somebody edit it.
Yeah, man. That's actually a good idea. Like, capture log on your ass.
Yeah. So that's the quickest. It's easy, man. Amazon offers you that self-publishing thing, as opposed to you sending your stuff up to somebody and hoping that somebody publishes it for you. Yeah. It's no cost out of pocket that you have to pay. They do paperback and they do ebook. Or you can kind of do like what I did, and I hate to make a long story longer, but what I did, you could just take the PDF. If you got a website and you got like a fan base or whatever, you could just tell them download your books, upload it on your website in PDF format. Yeah. And have them do it like that, which is what a lot of people do instead of Amazon, because Amazon wants their cut, obviously.
Yeah, of course. How many pages is your book?
This one right here is about like 200.
Yeah.
Just under 2. Actually, it's like 130. This one right here is 130.
And do you have any more published, or are you working on any more?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab them for you real quick. But based off of what you can choose the size of your book. So the dimensions are going to determine how many pages are in the book, if that makes sense. Yeah. So if you got a smaller size book, which if you guys give me a second, I'll go grab it. Go grab it. Whatever I can show you. Y'all can keep chopping it up.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, man. When you was on your live the other day.
Yeah. What's up?
That cracked me up. You was like, I know this motherfucker get demonetized.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's kind of like why I stepped away from YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, because like I said, I started in 2017, and you know, they had that whole adpocalypse thing going on, and I was putting out content. It was like every video, and I wasn't cursing or nothing.
Yeah.
Every video, like demonetized. I explained it to you the other day.
Yeah.
Or not demonetized. They put it's the yellow dollar sign. I can't think of it right now.
Yeah, limited. Where you were saying
limited, yeah. So they would limit all my videos, and back then, in order for them to like check it or review it, you would have to get like 1,000 views within 48 hours.
Got it.
So if you know, once it's limited, they stop promoting it. You know what I'm saying? They don't promote the algorithm stops promoting it once it's limited. So it's like, how are you going, especially as a small YouTuber, how are you gonna get 1,000 views in 48 hours? So, you know, I was kind of backed up. But yeah, man, back to the books. I know we was talking about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know I'm advertising here. So this is a little smaller one, a little backwards for whatever reason. I don't know why it's coming up backwards on my camera like that.
It's coming up.
But you said it's not coming up backwards on your end? Oh, okay, my bad. Because I'm looking at the screen. My screen is coming up backwards anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's the law of attraction for the pessimistic mind, right? So this one is only like, it's a quick read. This one's only like 29 pages, and it's about, I wouldn't say, yeah, it's the same size. So it's the same size as Puppeteering with Heartstrings. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I use the glossy cover on this because you can choose that as well. So this is matted and this is glossy.
Matte, though, man, and the matte films well, like you don't get the shiny glare or whatever.
Yeah. So I chose that for that one. I got the how to build personal credit in 30 days. So this one, I just used the Amazon cover. You know, I had Amazon. I just did a little quick design because I didn't want to put too much thought into it. I didn't even design it on Fiverr or whatever. This one's 23 pages.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So another one. This was the first book I ever published, man. The Wild Weight was a weight loss book. That's the first one I ever published. It's a glossy one. This one's like 39 pages.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's still a small one as well. I think that's it, man. I got more books. I got more ebooks on my website. I got one for like how to build credit. I got one on that goes in more depth as far as building personal credit, and I got one on removing inquiries. They're like little small, you know, ebooks. You know what I'm saying? So that's on there. But yeah, that's those are the ones I got on Amazon right there.
Well, that's too, man. I appreciate that because, like I said, I know my man.
Yeah,
big time.
I got some good information out of that. Those are some good jewels that was dropped, and I definitely picked them up. You can believe that.
Yeah, no worries, man. That's child's play, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I got something for you too, right quick.
We all got a story to tell.
Yeah. But you know,